morning everybody, welcome to the next edition of my fishing trip. So I was just checking something in the field there. Yeah, we're down at the school lake today. We're a few hours down here. See how we get on. We're just sort of driving down the track. I'm going to head off down that's the entrance to the school, the track. Fishing this side at the moment. I'm going to go up and park in this car park. I normally park just there and walk up the other side, but as I said, I'm assuming that tree is still sticking in the water there. I haven't heard anything different. I can still see it from here now, so not a lot we can do. I always drive slowly. You can have a good old look at the lake, see if you can see any signs of any carp, anything showing. At the moment there's not a lot. Sit here and contemplate where to go. Just head up to where I normally go. I might do a little bit of a change to what we actually do. See really. The car park end, which is down here, obviously is quite popular. So if anyone else is going to turn up, they're gonna head here. At the end of the day, I just don't want to get too much disturbance. So if that tree's still where it's supposed to be in that swim, I can't really go across the other side and cast across, because that is just going to limit my fishing. I was mostly doing that because I had 3 rods anyway, and I could spread them around a little bit more. So see what we can do. There we go, all parked up and nice, all set really. So hopefully see if we can produce a fish, don't you think? Bit too much choice, but there we go. Right, I think I'm going to know roughly where I'm going to head. I'm going to have to wander around a little bit and trickle a little bit of bait out and see what we can do. Rightio, I'll catch up in a bit. Well, I come to the conclusion the best thing to do was just head into the area I fished before, realistically. So I've got one down in front of that stump over there in the middle of those 2 swims, and then the other I'll go over the far bank right in front of the swim. Well, not in front of the, well, yeah, in front of the swim, but not in front of the swim we used to fish. In front of the swim we used to cast along to the left of, and hopefully that will rattle off sort of there, really close to the bank. So something should move along there. I have actually been for a wander around and had a look. I need to go for a wander around and have a look, so I need to check out where the overhanging trees and things are, and as long as I get the target I've got to actually aim for, to make sure I don't hit the trees or anything, and work out in here where I've got to stand to accomplish what I'm up to realistically. I think I can get one, flick one in that bay up there at some point. I'll just see. I'm gonna see how this goes for about an hour, and scatter a few pellets up there, because you do get them in there, and I've seen them in there, and I've seen some nice fish showing in there, but for the life of me I cannot seem to pick up anything from over there at all. Very strange. I've always had that problem. The other side of the island's always been more productive, but well, it's now sort of there's a barren wasteland both sides, so there's every chance. Now the only place I've actually seen a fish, would you believe, in the middle of the lake. That's something I tried a few years ago, and then abandoned it due to just not being able to get a pickup. I think if you turned up and baited up for, you know, every night for about a week, and then he came down, they'd eventually get the idea that that's where you want them to feed and so forth. It's nice to see a little bit of wildlife here. Little moorhen over there. Let's catch him up. There we go. He's off. Stalking around. There's a few robins returned after their clearing up and things like that. I can see, as you can see, I can actually see quite a long way around about the lake at the moment, so it's not too bad, which is quite good actually. I actually quite like that bit, because I can now sit here and watch more or less the bottom of the lake along the fence line, and the top of the lake I'm just looking left, and even the sort of the back and the side of the island really. So just gonna keep an eye on things. You can see me moving today. You can also see me having to, I might end up towards the car park. Something to do with the fact that's where my coffee happens to be at the moment, sitting in the car, which is not really good really, so not really a lot we can do with that. But there we go. Anyway, that is me, and hopefully we shall catch something. Just don't know, dear. Well, I've now moved up to the end of the back of the island, down from where I was fishing earlier. I was, see, not far away from here. Last week I had one on that sort of corner over there, a little bit behind it. I've seen a sort of couple of things stick their heads out. Well, you're never 100% sure, because you can see over there. Zoom in a little bit. Moorhen there. So yeah, might be him splashing around. Not really 100% sure, but we'll give it a go. Get about an hour up here. I can still see down the lake. I've come up here and scattered a little pellet around 15 minutes ago. I've done the same sort of further down. I might wander down the far side really and stick the odd guyver. Well, that didn't take long from the time I flicked them baits out. Oh yeah, there was no buzzing because the line's quite slack in the water. I just watched the line just pick up, so whether it's in my footage of the take, I don't have no idea really. but we'll see. Right, it's not probably about £8 or £9 piece of fish. Good scrap, I must admit. And yeah, let's get some photographs sorted out for you. That was quick. They just got me chair sorted out. Unbelievable. And sat down halfway through doing the I've just moved video. And yeah, that'll do. It's about £6 really. Said it might have been 8, but no, it's about 6. But hey, it's not a blank. Quite happy. It's a bite. It's now raining. Beautiful. Oh well, I hope you don't have to put my brolly up, but we'll see. Right, get this one back. Well, as you can see, I've moved swim. I can't speak very loud because I'm fishing right on the margins, but I had another take on that same left-hand rod. But the first one nearly wrapped me up in a snag, and the second fish was obviously clearly a bit bigger and wrapped me up in a snag. They just kite left and seemed to go under a trunk or something, just rock solid, you know. I left it there for about 20 minutes and then had a pull for a break. Which is a shame, don't really need that, but that's life. So I've abandoned that because where I'd like to fish, clearly it's just a waste of time really. And I've just fed them up there for the next day and night probably, because I've got plenty of pellet and stuff, so a bit of a shame. Not completely happy about that, but so I've come in this little sort of tucked away swim along the margins here. I've seen fish along here, sort of occasionally showing, but yeah, the problem is it could have been coots and things and other birds, so I'm not really sure whether I've done the right move or not. But I baited another swim, a couple of sort of about 10 swims down before I chuck the rods out, and hopefully if I don't get anything from here within an hour, I'll move down there and have a go. But you know, it's one for trying, it's quite enjoyable, can't complain. So yeah, we're happy where we are at the moment, and we'll see really. I never really like losing fish. It makes me a bit grumpy about the whole thing really, but not a lot we can do really. It is what it is at the end of the day. But there we go really. Right, I'm going to settle down. I think I need a drink and some lunch now. It's time's moving on really. Right. Just enjoy the tranquility for a bit. Well, we're down to about half an hour left. I've got to be in the car and gone, so it doesn't look like I'm going to wangle another take today, does it? Realistically, unfortunately. I thought one of these would go off. They're on interesting little spots that have produced fish in the past, but they don't seem to be super active, these fish, at the moment, which is, well, quite a common feature down south at the moment, I think. I just, you have to, oh, yeah, it's hard going, but there we go. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully we'll all start catching some monsters soon. Would be good, wouldn't it? Would be good. Rightio, I shall catch up with you next time I'm on the syndicate water. Bye bye from the club lake. Well, I've been a bit naughty and the kids can let themselves in for a little bit. Let's hope they've got the keys, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. I've seen a fish roll not far away from where this bait is, so I'm sort of literally everything is on the barrow, all ready to go, apart from that rod on the floor, one landing net. Obviously downside is if I do actually catch something, I'm going to be even later than I'm planning on being. So we're just hanging it out here and just hoping. So I'll give it 10 minutes on the floor basically. If it doesn't go off, it's basically 10 minutes after I've seen that fish in the area. That is really all I can push the boundaries to, realistically. Otherwise I'm going to well and truly get into trouble. But we shall see. Here's hoping. I think I'm hoping a lot, but you just never know, do you? I saw it show sort of a couple of times, and it slowly got closer and closer, but it could have just been simply cleaning itself and not really feeding. So don't know. It's the most activity I've seen in a long time out of this lake. So I just need a fish to get its head down. But I think I'm a loser, really. Last ditched attempt to get it to go, and I don't think it's actually going to do it. Oh, there we go. We tried. We hung on for a little bit longer. Just that little bit of, it's beautiful. I'm sitting in the sunshine filming this, and the sun is incredibly hot. Absolutely unbelievable. We've been waiting for this warmth. Just hoping the next few days of this warmth will counteract the northeast and the easterly winds that are coming at the weekend, and just keep the lakes warmer than they were. And if it only goes up sort of a degree, as long as it doesn't drop temperature and it just holds its own, it should be okay. But there we go. Anyway, I think I've done my 10 minutes. I think I'm gonna say la vie and catch up with the school lake randomly through the year. Might have a go for the conversions on the little lake.